As you know, I am a huge proponent of IT governance, risk management and compliance, or IT GRC, as a very viable and exciting career. However, there have been times that I doubted myself, that I was questioning whether my decision to get into this field or choose something else instead was the right move. I don't want to sugarcoat it for you. Sometimes I believe it is worth it, but there are cases where I think IT GRC is not the best decision for you. In this video, I'm going to lay down the reasons why I think IT GRC might not be the best solution for you in a way that will help you understand whether you should make that transition or not. At the end of the video, I will leave you with one gold nugget that will guarantee that you will select the right path for yourself, whether that is IT GRC or something else. So stick around until the end. My name is Yannis, former lawyer turned IT GRC expert. Let's get down to business. Over my 10-year career or so, I have doubted quite a lot whether IT GRC as a field is the right fit for me. When I was starting out especially, one of my main concerns, one of my main worries was whether I wanted to be involved, even remotely, with technicalities and aspects of IT that I might find unattractive or difficult to master or understand. So the first reason why IT GRC might not be the best solution and the best career option for you is this exact lack of interest in technologies and technicality. When I say technicality, I want to be clear. I don't mean being able to code. I don't mean being able to configure a firewall or a server or delegate access or review logs or any other technical component. What I'm referring to is the ability to understand the concepts of how technologies work and then try to piece them together. If you're able to do that, then you are a step ahead of everybody else. However, if you're not, then that means that probably IT GRC is not the best decision for you, and that is because IT GRC requires that we know, that we are aware of how technologies work, how they interconnect, and how we can protect them and set them up properly. So this is the first filter that you need to apply to decide whether IT GRC is the right move for you. If you're not into the technical aspects, then I would say IT GRC not the best fit. Now, the other reason why IT GRC might not be a good idea is something that is connected to the previous reason that I just mentioned. Think about it. We have technology. Technology is evolving rapidly. It's a moving goalpost that we need to continuously chase in order to excel in the field. If you want to safeguard a particular technology, you have to study it, you have to understand it, you have to know what it is. Otherwise, you will fail. If you want to implement cloud security and IT controls, then you need to understand cloud. If you want to go after the big thing, the next big thing, which is AI, then you need to understand how AI works, how AI agents operate, how you can safeguard the AI systems that we are surrounded by. All of those technologies are moving so fast, and if you're not able or willing to keep up with the constant changes in technology in the field, then I would recommend that you stay away and that you pick another profession that is simpler, that doesn't have nearly as much developing parts and moving bits and pieces, because this is a field that requires us as IT GRC experts to understand how these technologies work in order to protect them. If we don't know how things work, then we have a hard time protecting them as well. So this is the second reason why I think IT GRC might not be the best for you if you are in a situation like this, and this is the filter that you can apply to figure out, hey, am I able to take this challenge or is this too much for me? And this is okay. I'm not saying that either approach is right or wrong. Not everybody is the same. Not everybody has the same attitude or the same appetite or need to learn, to be in touch with developments in technology, and that is totally fine. If that's not you, if that doesn't speak to you, totally fine. You own your career, and I think applying that filter, knowing whether this is the right thing for you, will set you in the right path and will make you waste less time and effort finding your best fit for your career. Now, speaking about filters, one filter I want you to cross and I want you to apply is to hit the like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel, because that would help me a lot. It will show me that you care. It will show me that the videos I make are useful, are helpful, and signal for me to make even more content for you. I would highly appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. Now, the third reason why IT GRC might not be your cup of tea or coffee is the fact that you prefer a profession or a career trajectory that is a bit slower paced and not as complex. Again, this is totally up to personal preference. Everybody's different, and it's completely understandable, at least for some of you, to want to take it easy, because as I explained before, there are constant developments in the field, there is complexity, there are aspects that we need to master and we need to develop ourselves in, and this is something that we cannot live without in IT governance, risk management, and compliance. If you want to excel in this space, you need to ask that question: am I able to keep up with the pace, and am I finding enjoyment and fulfillment in that fast-paced, challenging environment? It is absolutely fine if you do, it is absolutely fine if you don't, but that is a question you need to ask yourself and be honest. You have to figure that out for yourself. For me, the fact that things are moving so fast is exciting and is a motivation, it is a driver, and I do love the fact that I won't be bored, essentially, and I can get bored very easily, I can tell you that. Having moving pieces, having developments, having new exciting things and toys and concepts and theories and things to learn, for me is exciting. If that speaks to you, then you're at the right place. If not, then at least you know, and then you can make more informed decisions about your career. And once again, help yourself own your career, because at the end of the day, you are the owner of your own career and the path that you follow. Now, the fourth reason I feel is the one that is the hardest to come to terms with and to really accept and understand, but this is something that really speaks volumes as to what the priorities of IT GRC actually are. After 10 years in IT GRC, the one thing that stands out to me is the fact that we are surrounded not only by technology, but also by people. We need to convince people, we need to talk to people, we need to understand people, and we need to collaborate with them in order to fix problems, because that's what we do at the end of the day. And this is a huge pain point for many of us, where we need to collaborate and interact with people. But this is something that you really need to question yourself. Am I willing or able to interact and to flourish around other people? Think about it. We are talking to colleagues, we are talking to external providers, we are talking to customers, we're talking to potentially regulators, we're talking to auditors, we are talking to a huge amount of different stakeholders for various reasons. And if you and I are not able to convey messages, to interact, to be good with people, then we are already at a loss and we are already at a disadvantage when it comes to our careers and when it comes to excelling in IT GRC. So ask yourself this hard question: how am I doing with people? Am I willing to learn how to navigate personal and professional relationships? Am I willing to understand how corporations work in terms of people management, how energy and how people aspirations and needs and wants actually work? For me, this is a challenge, but it's also fascinating because I get to experiment and I get to see what makes people tick, how people work, how we can work together better. Everybody is different, so this already gives me a great overview of the world itself. In this case, if you say, okay, I want to take it easier, I am not that interested in engaging with people, which again, totally fine, then maybe IT GRC is not a big priority for you right now and you could focus on some other career trajectory. But this is something you need to ask yourself, be honest, maybe write things down if you want, or think carefully, think deeply, and then you will have the answer for yourself if IT GRC is the right fit for you. At the end of the day, if you answer all those questions that I mentioned, you will have a better picture of what's expected in IT GRC and if it's a good fit for you. And now for the moment of truth, the one thing, the one question, the one golden nugget that will help you dispel any doubt, any confusion regarding whether IT GRC fits you or not. I want you to ask yourself this question. Am I excited by having a career that is exciting, that is interesting, that fulfills my curiosity, and that it is rewarding? If the answer to this question is yes, then IT GRC is 100% one hell of a career. If you answer yes to this question, then you are at the right place. Trust me. Lastly, if you want to learn more about the basics of IT GRC, I have created a free IT GRC preparedness checklist that you can find in the description of this video that will solve a lot of your questions and that will give you a basic outline and a basic understanding of IT governance, risk management and compliance best practices for you to follow, whether you are starting out in IT GRC or whether you are already there and you are setting up IT GRC processes. You will find it extremely useful. It's free and you can download it by clicking the link in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hugely appreciate it. As always, stay safe and secure both in the physical and the digital world. Until next time, take care.